everyone. Welcome to Barely Necessities. That's Laughing Place's live discussion of Disney merchandise. I'm the site's co-founder, Rebecca Mosley, and with me is our site manager, Rebecca Burbank. How are you doing, Rebecca?
I'm good. How are you?
Keeping busy. It's that time of the year when it's like so much going
Yes.
on.
Yeah.
I think what you wrote me a note just before show, it was something along the lines of even though we had a day off, this still seemed like a really long week.
Yep.
So
Crazy
true.
how that happens.
Let's see, we've got Donna here. Hi, Donna. Gio's around saying hi to Donna and everybody. And I guess they got a little bit of snow already over there in Geo land. So sorry to hear that. But
Yeah.
we're here to talk about some Disney merchandise. And Becca, we're starting off with some Cyber Monday discussions.
Some Cyber Monday deals I've received so many emails the past 24 hours about last couple hours of the Cyber Monday deals, and then it's like, surprise, they're still around. So several of these places extended their Cyber Monday deals through today. So Shop Disney is one of those, and then we've got a kind of roundup of other deals. Entertainment Earth, they have 25% off everything, and that's through tonight. Beast Kingdom, their sales going on, and we'll talk about that later. But yeah, Box Lunch, Hot Topic, Her Universe, they all extended theirs. So if you haven't done your shopping yet, there's some really great deals. I think it was Her Universe was up to 70% off. They've got a lot of those great like geeky gifts, and I mean that in the best way possible. Like if you're a fan of Disney, Marvel, Star Wars, and a whole other realm of fandoms, they have so many neat clothing and accessory options. So you can pick up some really great gifts.
I was going to say, Box Lunch was kind enough to send us a box of goodies that I haven't yet had a chance to write about for the site, but I'll give you a little sneak peek. This is actually one of the items that's on their 20% off portion of it. So it's this beautiful Mickey wintertime backpack. You can see it's like a kind of a velvety look in this
pretty
deep blue. So yeah, nice little accents all along it, as well as the straps have a shimmer aspect along with that velvety blue. So really a nice design. Oh, and we got to show the interior. It's Mickey Snowflake.
Mickey. Oh, that's so cute.
So yeah.
Are you going to make it to any of the parks this winter?
No, I'm not.
Oh,
I mean, well,
either.
as it stands right now, no,
right.
I'm not. But I am going to be going to a few like a company Christmas party and things like that. So I was keep thinking, oh, maybe that's where I'll have an opportunity to showcase that new backpack. But thank you to our friends at Box Lunch for that box of goodies. Like I say, you'll be seeing it more over on Laughing Place, but just wanted to use it as a moment to share. Let's see, we've got some Wish stuff over at Shop Disney.
Over at Shop Disney, Cakeworthy, Jack's Pacific, a couple of other locations as well. Some of the stuff's from Mattel, from Target. So it's another roundup of Wish merchandise that came our way. I hadn't seen these before. Rock'em Socks. If you've watched our show, you know we really love Rock'em Socks, especially because the feet have the black on the bottom there. So if you Rebecca, you always talk about airport. These are your go-to socks for the airport because sometimes you have to take your shoes off.
Yeah, little secret though, I finally signed up for TSA Pre, so not as important. But I stick with the if you are at airport, have a trip plan, dark socks, man. It feels so good to not look at them and notice how nasty airport clothes are. And the other thing I like about Rock'em Socks is they're not the snugness of them. They aren't so snug that you like have that kind of binding feel, but they do keep your feet nice and warm, which I appreciate this time of year because I have cold feet all the time. As you might expect with this Wish merchandise, you got a lot of sparkle. You got a lot of shimmer going on.
Yeah, I really like that. That's a kid's jacket, I believe, but I'm like, I would wear that. That's so pretty.
Wow, Kyle coming in with the Wish disappointment topic. So I really enjoyed it. You guys haven't seen it yet, right? You guys got to go see it. No, you gotta go see it. You gotta see it. I think it needs to be seen on the big screen.
Okay.
There's a lot of like little things kind of going on all around it that as Disney fans you'll appreciate. So I think being able to give it a peek on the big screen is the way to go. Oh, he's so cute.
Yeah, and I think this ornament lights up as well. So that's on Shop Disney. There's so many fun. Yeah, this LED light. I don't know. Is that accurate to how Star is
Yes,
portrayed in the film?
totally adorable, delightful, very cute little squishy character. This Valentino talks.
Yeah.
So he actually is like a goat with the bat sometimes, but when he like can also when you can have him talk too, just like Valentino does in the movie. So and if you need to hear his voice, you can actually catch a little bit of it when you're over at the Target website. They've got it a little video clip over there, and then you can build Magnifico's castle. So
Yeah, I love that Lego does this, that where they have these like fun detailed sets that are a little bit more, so this is a little different from the Lego minifigures we're used to seeing, but you
mhm.
still get that experience of building something and then being able to play with it. Uh, I'm a big fan of Lego.
So this roundup of merchandise featuring characters from the new Disney film Wish are in this article, and it'll be linked below, so you'll be able to find all those items. Epcot's International, oh boy, I'm down at the bottom of the page.
That's
Epcot's
okay.
International Festival of the Holidays has started.
Yes, it has. I can't believe we're already to Festival of the Holidays.
I know.
Every year it starts to get faster and faster towards the end. So here we are. But the new collection for 2023 is really pretty. I like the blue and like kind of that golden creamy color that you have there.
These
Uh,
feel far more elegant to me
yes,
than I feel like recent designs have. So I'm quite fond of it.
and yeah, we've got pass holder exclusive there. I also like how the colors are a little bit different. You've got that gray with a little bit of green and gold in there. So just a
Mhm.
little different take on the holiday colors that we're used to. I don't know how I feel about these like the fuzzy spirit jerseys. I just
Yeah.
because it for me, I think of, oh my gosh, it's going to be such a pain to wash and dry. And maybe that's not actually the case, but I have like,
I know, I
horror
get it.
stories from the past, not with Shop Disney or Disney items, but with other items that look like this. And I'm just like,
You're like,
no,
let me
keep
let
my
let my friends be the guinea pig on these, and then they
yeah.
can tell me what they think of them, how they hold up. But I do like this kind of puffy um script that you've
Mhm,
got on the back here. I also, like you were saying, this more um neutral
mhm.
color palette that they've gone with rather than such bright colors. I very much am fond of it. It feels more elegant for some reason. Oh, what a beautiful lounge fly.
It is very pretty.
Yeah, okay. This is a nice collection. This was the one that truly
Yeah.
caught my eye when I was looking through the pictures. One of the things that I've discovered, I purchased a corksicle on a recent trip, and one of the things I discovered was that it tapers.
Okay.
Their tumblers, and I think their canteens as well. I think that's part of the uniqueness of corksicle, and it makes it so much nicer for me to hold than a
Mhm.
typical, because they're always so rounded and big, and it's nice because it's big there at the top, but then it has a little bit of a taper on opposite sides. So it's got that curve, but then a little bit of flat on either side. So like I say, it makes it just a little bit easier for me to keep a grasp on it, especially when I'm wearing gloves, that kind of dynamic. Yeah.
Yes.
So if you have not had a chance to kind of hold a corksicle in person, keep that in mind. Maybe pick one up when you're at the parks and just get a feel for how it feels in your hand, because it does. It feels different than like your typical Starbucks or other mugs. And part of what makes corksicle special is it's got a lining that'll keep your hot beverages hot and your cold beverages cold for a long time. I know I fill my coffee cup with it before I go out on cold days and have to sit in the park for hours, as moms
Mhm.
sometimes do, and it still keeps my coffee warm.
No, they're really, really great.
And during the holidays at Epcot, they have a cookie stroll. They have a variety of little cookies that you can sample around, and I think you can get them stamped, and then you but I don't know, I haven't looked specifically this year. I know that's been there in the past, but I love this idea of now you can like put your little holiday treats that you're gathering while you're at Epcot in this little container. Just I don't know. I
No,
think
it's very cute. I like the idea too. And yeah, I like that it has that cookie stroll marking on there, or yeah, title
yeah.
on there as well.
And with each of the festivals, they have a treasure hunt type scavenger hunt activity. With this, they call it the Holiday Tradition Expedition. And once you've completed it, this is an item you purchase. And then once you've completed the search, you come back and you redeem it. And this year they're giving out cookie cutters and molds. So pretty cool.
I like that idea. I think that's actually really creative because it's practical, but then you can also display it. I know sometimes we've seen them do cups or mugs, and that's also practical but fun to display. But I really like this because you can kind of like extend your Disney experience.
Yeah, and it's also a nice kind of generational concept because like adults, it'll be used for cooking and whatnot, and a little you can toss it in there with the Play-Doh and it will be just
Yeah.
as useful. So I'm really fond of this concept as well. Of course, you can see here you have Olaf, you have Anna, Elsa, you have Sven. You have a variety of snowflake colors to match. So a sweet little design. And of course, there will be people who need to have them all. So that means lots of reasons to revisit the adventure. The team over at perfume, Becca.
Yes. House of Siage has a new, I think it's been about a week from what I could tell, a new Disney fragrance. This one is themed, of course, to Disney 100. So you've got that really pretty purple kind of platinum color scheme going there. The dome, of course, looks like Epcot, which I love.
So pretty.
I'm just like, this is gorgeous. So
It is.
I like that they went with Minnie Mouse. And this one, it's just Minnie. House of Siage previously had it's still available, a Mickey Mouse fragrance and a Minnie Mouse fragrance. But I like that this is just kind of like, nope, Disney 100. We're going to celebrate Minnie and all of Disney. So
now we first discovered these amazing perfumes at the Disney Expo, and then they kindly sent both Becca and I a bottle of perfume. Becca received, I know, Avatar, and I received a Mickey Mouse one. And just so you understand, because these are not inexpensive perfumes. Like this particular perfume looking at here, this is currently at $418. But part of that price and the value of the perfume is the containers themselves. Here, let me make us larger so you can see, because they've got the beautiful crystals in it that just shine amazingly. And I don't know about yours, Becca, but mine has a bit of heft to it. I keep needing to weigh it.
I'm always scared to take the lid off because I'm afraid it seals on there nicely, but I'm always afraid I'm gonna like pull too hard and like break both ends of it.
I often will have it kind of sitting off to the side as well, because it's just beautiful in its own, without the base, the little cup. But their designs typically have this beautiful, cupcake look, and so that's where your perfume is held. And this particular fragrance, the Minnie Mouse, you can hear both of ours click into place. You know it's snug. It's not like it's fall off.
Right, exactly.
But the Minnie Mouse fragrance the top notes are an orange, a lemon, and an apple. You've got the heart notes of the florals, lily of the valley, violet, some orange blossom, which is one of my favorite smells. And then on the base, you've got some strawberry, some sandalwood, some musk. I have found with my Mickey Mouse fragrance that it's really a pleasant fragrance. It holds with me much longer than other scents I've purchased over the years. So if you have a little, if you for some reason, if you have some extra spending money this year or want to just indulge in something particularly fancy, yeah, check out the beautiful perfumes over at House of Sillage. Becca, should I jump forward and then jump back?
Yeah, we can jump forward.
Okay, because we have a guest.
We're gonna go to hyper. We're gonna do jump to
hyperspace. You're right. Yeah,
hyperspace.
It's time to hit that hyperspace jump, and we're going to talk a little bit of Star Wars, which means our own Mike Celestino is going to be popping in. Are you ready for us, Mike? Woohoo! Here he comes.
Hi.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Doing good. Getting ready to go out to Universal Studios Hollywood for their holiday annual pass holder takeover, which we've been invited to cover as media. So very excited for that. Yeah.
So we have Mike joining us today because he recently got some Roosevelts, their new Star Wars holiday design, and this is a first for me, a long sleeve shirt. That's what. Yeah. How do you like that?
It's pretty good. It does feel odd because I'm so used to the short sleeve shirts from Roosevelt's, but I felt like it was appropriate for the colder weather months to have a long sleeve shirt that is holiday themed. Yeah.
And then go ahead.
No, I was going to say, and so many people like to show off their Roosevelts at the theme parks, at Disney theme parks, which are in California and Florida. So you don't exactly need to have super layers. So a long sleeve seems like a good way to go.
So, Mike, you have the "I Am Your Father Christmas" shirt, and I read a little bit of your review on this. But there was some stuff that you really, really liked about just the design in general.
Yeah, I mean the basic joke here is that it's Darth Vader kind of as Santa Claus in a little sleigh, and he's got, instead of reindeer, he's got the at walkers pulling the sleigh there. So that's fun. But then there's a lot of other little things floating around. There's like the training remote. There's the interrogation droid. There's some lightsabers. There's Han's dice from the Millennium Falcon. So you'll recognize a lot of little details that you know from the Star Wars franchise in this kind of holiday color scheme. But yeah, it's just a lot of fun. Nice way to represent the Star Wars franchise during this season.
Are you finding you're still discovering new elements of the pattern? Because that's how it's been for me.
Yes. Yeah, I spent some time this morning looking at it, so I think I got most of them. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff to look at, so it's really fun to sit and discover all this different stuff.
And then this is the Kunu Flex, so it's that 4-way stretch that we're so used to.
Yeah, it feels really nice. It's super comfortable.
That's cool. Unfortunately, this design that he's wearing is sold out already.
Oh, really?
I think in all sizes, but they do have 2 other holiday Star Wars designs, and they do have that notify me option. Along with the Christmas designs, or holiday designs, I should say, they also introduced some hats. Do you have one of those? You have that right there. Okay.
Yeah. So I chose the oops. My head is enormous, by the way. So I often have to put this on like the highest setting, the largest setting on the back there. But yeah, I got this hat. It's kind of like if there was a baseball team or a football team or something called the Rancors. Like this is what the hat would be. So it's a Rancor in green, and he's like drooling. On the side it says 40th anniversary of Return of the Jedi, and then there's Roosevelt's in script there. But then underside of the brim of the hat is I actually have this pattern in a shirt that I got at Comic-Con from Roosevelt's that I bought from them. But I really like this. It's all the aliens from Jabba's palace in like multicolor pattern. Ooh. And then the lining, it says Roosevelt's again inside the hat. But yeah, that's really nice. It's a really nice baseball style hat.
Yeah, I like that. So they're selling these hats now in what they call a sloped crown and a regular crown, and I wasn't quite sure how that worked. You and I discussed it a little bit.
Yeah.
We actually did receive some of the Marvel hats from them. So I don't know if you can see here. The purple is the regular crown. And then let me go and then this is the sloped crown. So you can kind of see how they're a little bit different. Mike, you went with the sloped crown. Is that correct?
Yeah. When we were looking at the images, to me, the sloped crown looked more like what I'm used to
A traditional
having
dad
on a
cap.
hat. Yeah. And the regular one is more straight up and down, which I don't know. I guess it's just whichever style.
I think it also will cause more of a flat bill versus a kind of a little bit of a curve. I feel like your bill has a little bit of a curve to it in comparison.
Yeah, well, it was flat when I wasn't sure. I don't know. I had no idea about style.
No, I bend mine. Don't even. I bend mine, but I feel like when you have that flat front on the hat, it's not as conducive to what I call the traditional dad hat look. That's what I like.
Yeah, when I took the pictures before, I wasn't sure how much I should
I understand.
I don't know. So I've seen people wearing it with completely flat. I don't know. What do I know about anything?
It's taste.
Nothing.
Yeah, it's taste.
Yeah.
Wear what you like.
And I know I like all the stuff that Roosevelt has sent over. I don't think I ever appeared on the show to talk about these real quick, but I did.
No, we didn't. Yeah.
Just, I feel like this was maybe a month or so ago. I got two of the, so this was called the Performance hoodie, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And this design is the Empire Strikes Back. These are actually the illustrations from the Burger King glasses that they put out in 1980, which I didn't make the connection right away, but in my review, I said the images looked familiar to me, or they looked like the kind of like retro style. And then somebody pointed out on Twitter that it was the Burger King glasses. So that's pretty cool. And then I also got the, this is the Beskar one. So it's mostly the kind of ingot metal pattern. And then also it has, every once in a while you'll find, I know there's one on the sleeve here. Hang on. Let's see.
I think it's like that. Is it that almost the Imperial logo?
Yeah, I'm trying to find one. It's almost imperceptible. It's like you really got to look for it.
Yeah, I have one of those hoodies as well, the Beskar, and mine, the logo is somewhere on the front, like around the chest.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think you're right. It probably just moves around.
Wow.
And I hadn't even realized it was there until you had said something, Mike, and it's like, oh my goodness.
Oh, okay. I finally found it. It's
found it.
Really difficult to find, but it's here. You might not even be able to see it on camera, but trust me, it's like right here.
Wow.
You see where there's like a little circle of the lines missing?
Yeah, we can just barely make it out.
Yeah.
Wow.
So you could wear this and people would, like 95% of people are not going to know it's anything to do with Star Wars. So it's kind of like a subtle Mandalorian hoodie, but I really love it. I've worn it a bunch. So both of those are great. Thank you for sending those over, Roosevelt's.
Yeah, I think those performance hoodies are my favorite of all the products I've tried from them. I just love how they feel. They have such a good weight to them. They're not exactly like warm, but they're not like, they're not too thin. It's so perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, no, totally agree. Love the fabric too. Yeah. I'm a big fan. I've spent a lot of money on them at conventions and stuff, at Star Wars Celebration and Comic-Con. So thank you for sending stuff.
And
yeah, I love the company so much I bought it. Or how does that go? No,
very cool. Well, have fun, Mike. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it.
Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, I'm gonna head over to Universal Studios. See ya.
Okay, bye. And be sure to follow Mike's adventures over on his Instagram, Who's the Boss Pod, and obviously here at Laughing Place on our socials, laughing_place. Lots of fun. Bye, Mike.
Great.
Bye, Mike.
Bye.
Yeah, those look so nice. I know that Roosevelt's has great products, but it's fun to see other people on our team with like the long sleeve shirt. That's something that we haven't tried out ourselves yet. So
I'm kicking myself for not having available right now to share with everybody. Our Mike Mac, our Marvel guru around here, he did a thing for our Instagram, as I recall. And yeah, so he got the Marvel holiday items and went to Universal along with his, I'm assuming, his amazingly talented wife Jess.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, she was. We talked about it just briefly, and he said she always makes him look good. So
she's so good. She's just an amazing photographer. So if you haven't had a chance to check those out at Laughing Place, be sure I will have them ready next week to share with everyone. But now we want to jump back into some of the items that we are ready to talk about here. I think these are a few more in that Disney 100 celebration, high-end.
Yeah. Higher, definitely high end. Some stuff I'm like, okay, that's a little pricey, but something I would purchase, but still, it's up there. This is a Mickey and Friends collection from Kith. I've been in one of their stores in France.
Okay.
I like the layout was really, really interesting, and the shopping experience is different than what we're used to. At least the store I was in, where it's not like racks and racks of the same thing. They were just kind of like a little bit of everything, and you were fortunate if you found something in your size. But that's why you've got the internet as well, the online shopping experience. And so yeah, this is kind of their signature like Kith with the lowercase k there, but then you've also got the Mickey and Friends. So it's really kind of a fun collaboration.
I love how the characters are recognizable. A lot of times you end up with I find with the high-end brands, there's like a kind of an artistic take on it. And I'm not as engaged in it, but this is sweet. I mean, this is, Daisy just popping out from behind their K.
Yeah, no, I love that. I like the colors they went with and the iterations of the characters as well. So it feels a little bit older, like retro maybe. I don't know.
It's funny. Kyle has the exact opposite feel. This feels like something I'd have as a kid in the 90s. I'm like, yeah, I think that's what engages me. I think that's what I like about it, is that it has that very childlike, very just simplest, just like I say, easily accessible, familiar representation of the characters. They even have a few plush.
Yep, that plush set. The plush set is still available. Some of these shirts, yeah, I don't remember what the price is. I think it's like 160 or something, but I might be off by that. And then, yeah.
No, go ahead.
I was just going to say a lot of these items, so these debuted on Black Friday, and a lot of them have sold out. They have stuff for adults, kids, and babies, but they do still have a decent selection available, and that's why I figured we could still feature them. Not everything sold out. I don't know if they will be restocking, but they are going to do some. They have a new Monday program, which will be introducing new fleeces. So that's going to be going forward as well, kind of that Mickey and Friends design with or theming.
Cool. So you'll expect to see a few more designs from the team over there at Kith, and we'll be sharing those with you. Beast Kingdom had a sale, and I will scroll back up to the top. And yeah, it's 50% off.
Up to 50% off, yes. Going now through December 6th, I believe. And it's site-wide, so pretty much anything that's in stock. There are some exclusions. Lots of fun Disney, Marvel, and Star Wars collectibles. And in a variety of price ranges, a variety of sizes. So if you're looking for something like large, a statement piece, or you just want something to display on your desk, they have all of it.
I'm sorry, but I love that this is billed as a life-size statue.
Exactly. I mean, he's a frog who is worthy, who wields Mjolnir. So yeah.
Well, there you go. Even Stan Lee could have a cameo in your own home. So
exactly.
Glowing Vader. This particular item is a set where the hands can be changed out. So you can have kind of the fist, or you can have him holding a saber. They have a few more like that where the certain elements of it change out. Boba Fett arena suit. This has a little pew over the shoulder. So lots of the dewback, sand trooper and a dewback.
Yeah, I like that we're kind of going through all of Star Wars and, or yes, even gargoyles.
Yeah. So if you have been looking for some decor for the home, check out Beast Kingdom and their 50% off sale. A lot of the links in this article are affiliate links. We identify that in the article. We do that with our items that we are showcasing that do have that affiliate partnership. Also, make sure to note to you when we've received items from the company so that you are aware of how we came to know about these items. So let's see. Speaking of receiving the items, Enso rings, new ones.
Yes. This is their I Love You, I Know collection, which has been around for a little while, but now they have a new dual tone and they have some in with English letters instead of just the Arabesh. So
very sweet.
A little bit different there. The 4 that are in the center, those are all the new ones. And from this angle, the Leia ring, the I Love You ring, doesn't like you can't quite tell the dual tone. It almost looks like, oh, you're just looking at it from like the shape. But if you look at the Han Solo one, the I Know, you can see that silver and the black there. So really kind of cool that it's so, I don't know. I like the dimensional feel of it.
And these are those silicone rings so that you can, active wear. You don't have to be worried about dinging them if you're rock climbing or something like that, which I know a lot of rock climbers. I know it may seem strange that I mentioned that, but no, I know a lot of rock climbers. So they're the first people I think of.
I actually bought this one. It's really hard to see. This one's called Mermaid, and I love it because it changes color in every single light. Sorry, we can see.
Oh yeah. No, I can see that. I can see a little bit of purple, a little bit of green.
And yes, like every time I look at it, I'm like, it's so good. But you can see there's squishy to an extent. But there's a little bit of flexibility and stretch to them. And they're so that at least on this one, it's not very like thick in terms of, I guess, the width. Is that what I want to go with? But it's very, very comfortable. And I wear these, I sleep with it on, I wear it all the time. So I'm a big fan of this mermaid design that we purchased, and we've received some from them as well. So kind of, if you're looking for a unique gift, or like you were saying with people who are rock climbers, this is very much a lifestyle ring and something that you can wear comfortably in any activity. So I like that.
Cool. And continuing in the world of Star Wars, it is Gift the Galaxy Week 6. So we've got a roundup, a variety of items that are showcased this week, including a controller stand with Ahsoka. There were a few items from this company, Team Liquid, that were really impressive. We've got this Empire cloak. Look at that.
Yeah, I had not heard of them before. And I'm pretty intrigued by what they offer.
And their price point is not super high end. Like this cloak is $100. These tees are $35. Hi, Clayton. So you've got this Star Wars Tatooine tee. You've got the beautiful imagery with Jabba's palace out there in the background, and then on the front you have a very simple sketch of R2 and C3PO. We've got similarly, this is a button down, and you've got the Rancor and Jabba's glider thing. That's not the name, but that's what I'm going with in this moment because the name just totally went out of my head. It's huge and it sits right behind Mike Celestino whenever we are talking with him on air, and it's just gone. And then the back once again features that scene of Tatooine with Jabba's palace in the background, and you got a little bit R2-D2 and C3PO at the bottom there. Sweater.
Yeah, and I like that. It's just simple Star Wars in that font that was on the original movie posters.
So recognizable. Yeah.
Yes. I like this.
I was gonna say, when I saw this, I'm like, Becca knows this is cotton, which surprised me. It's just a nice, heavy cotton jacket that you can wear. Obviously, an homage to the Endor rebel outfits that they wore when they were helping out during that battle. I found a bucket hat that has Star Wars Field on it. So lots of fun items over there at Team Liquid. So be sure to check out Becca's article. And then the Gap has some stuff over at Gap. You've got some kid items, a Clone Force shirt. I know among the collections that you feature also some baby stuff.
Mm-hmm. Which is really adorable. I mean, you got to start them. You got to start them off right.
Right? Yeah.
Correct.
Like,
from the time you're born.
Lights. You need some holiday lights. You got Mando and Grogu to help you out. Hang those in your home, and then something to help you keep your drinks cool. That's what I see when I see this. R2D2s. I didn't look at the measurements on this, Becca. Did you?
I did not. They're saying it's a portable mini fridge, so I can't imagine that it's that large.
So it must be one of those that's more of a desktop than a floor stand. So as far as
it looks like, okay, so I just went into the thing. I still don't have the dimensions, but they're showing 6 cans of soda in there. So there you go. That's what it'll hold, and it's full. It's full with the 6 cans. So
there you go. So not super large, but those are some of the items that you'll find in the Roundup Gift the Galaxy Week 6. It'll be linked below. Let's see, Becca. I think that takes us to this week's Sensational 7, and it's that time of year when it is cold outside, and so you brew warmer drinks inside, like perhaps hot chocolate. They've got hot chocolate bombs over at Williams Sonoma, and then our friends at Box Lunch sent this Grinch figural mug, and that's kind of what prompted me to think, oh, you know what? People might be buying mugs, so if you're not just picking up one from the recent Disney release of Wish, I figured, hey, I'll share with you some based on the Sensational 7. Okay, so we're looking at mugs loosely organized around the 7 dwarfs: that sleepy, happy, grumpy, dopey, sneezy, bashful, and Doc. And what is better when you're getting ready to take a nap, heading off to bed, than reading a fairy tale, thinking about a fairy tale? So here we go. Tiana and Cinderella, life is a fairy tale. This is actually kind of a relatively new aspect of Disney consumer products. Like, there was a time when you didn't see this kind of cross-universe Disney-ness happening on a mug. So I'm a fan. I love the idea of Tiana and Cinderella having a chat there by the castle. So next up after Sleepy, we've got Happy. 3 caballeros. How can you not smile? I mean, they are 3 happy chappies and snappy serappies. So there you go.
I like it a
lot. Grumpy. I went with the ultimate grump. The guy who got so grumpy, hated sand so much, he fell to the dark side. That is Darth Vader. So here you go. Here's a Vader figure bug. Dopey. Let me see. Oh, Dopey. He doesn't say much. So I tried to find a character who doesn't say much, and I think I found it in Groot. Groot, the cutest guardian of the galaxy. He pretty much, I am Groot.
Oh, that's so adorable. I like the colors too. It's different than what we usually see with the Guardians. So
I have to say, when this particular design reminds me of T-Turtle, and the way T-Turtle shirts realize Disney and Marvel and everybody, and their shirts are all like 50% off right now on Black Friday. And I told my husband I have to remember to have a T-Turtle fund so that during the year I can be setting aside all these money, so when the Black Friday half off sale comes, I can stock up on T-Turtle shirts because I think they're adorable. Let's see. So we've been through Sleepy, Happy, Grumpy, Dopey. We've got Sneezy. Okay, this is a reach. I will admit it. but I loved this mug. So here we go. Robin Hood. You remember there was that scene, he was hiding, he had to hide under the reed. Very bad time to sneeze. He should not, he couldn't sneeze then. So in honor of his ability to fight the need to sneeze and save his life by breathing through a reed, we've got this beautiful mug. It says Robin Hood. It's got Allenadale. It has the Sherwood Forest written up there at the top, which just seems like superfluous, but delightful.
No, I like that.
And for bashful, perhaps something to remind you, to pull you out of your bashfulness. And who better than Cusco? People say I'm full of myself. How else could I get so good looking? Just a reminder of how far the other side of the coin is. And so perhaps you can branch out just a little bit of your shell. You don't have to go this far. Just get out of that shell, the littlest bit. And finally, Doc, I think of him as foundational, the one who started it all. So I found a Mickey Mouse Club canteen. This is over there at Corksicle. It's got the original Mickey Mouse Club design, the Mickey Mouse Club design I remember from my youth, and then the one kind of moving on into the modern era. And, you know, it's bright red. I like brightly colored water bottles. I don't know about you. I'm constantly misplacing mine. And
so to be able to see it.
Anything that makes it easier to just spot somewhere is a win. So yeah, so there you go.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's my sensation. Gio, I picked a couple you like. Oh, that makes me so happy. I'm glad I could introduce you to a few items. Yay. And now I'm trying to pull up Becca's shopping list because it's right here and I can see it and I'm just waiting. Here it comes.
It doesn't want to load. It's like, no, you're not going to talk about me today.
Right? Yeah, it's giving me a bit of a challenge. Give me one moment.
No, that's okay. Man. I will just say though, I'm always surprised in the best way possible how you find stuff, because there's for the sensation, find stuff for the Sensational 7. There's so much stuff coming towards us every single day, and I tend to miss a lot of things. So when you put stuff together with this theme of the loosely themed to the 7 dwarves, you always find stuff that's so interesting. So I like the Sensational 7.
My husband is disappointed because I didn't show his picture, and I haven't shown it yet. I was gonna wait and do it next week, but since he's asking, let me go ahead. Hang on. Let me see if I can do this. Everybody stick with me for a little bit longer. I have a model from this morning.
Ooh.
Let's see.
Wait, so Doobie, is this a pink sparkly shirt we're gonna get here?
No, I wish. No, it's far more normal. Let's see. I have to decide. Okay, here we go. Hang on. It's gonna pop up here. Aha, there we go. And scene. Yeah.
Nice.
Thank you to the people at Box Lunch for sending a Spider-Man sweatshirt. This looks good. There you go.
Yeah, it does. I love that.
Yeah, it's got a nice heft to it. This morning it was I want to say it was in the 30s around these parts. It's a beautifully embroidered Spider-Man on the front. So Doobie getting his thwip on with this Box Lunch sweatshirt. I'll be writing about it. I'll be sharing a little bit more about it. But thank you, Box Lunch, for that. And now, Becca's shopping list.
It did work. Yeah. All right. We win this one. 1 for us, 0 for the shopping list.
Finally.
Well, as you know, it's Pintastic Tuesday, and today the emphasis is mainly on 25 years of A Bug's Life and 10 years of Frozen. So there's some fun pins to check out on Shop Disney. Speaking of Frozen, there's a 10th anniversary collectible key on Shop Disney for Disney Plus early access or special access. I can't remember what term it is, but that's available through the end of December. So if you're a Disney Plus subscriber, you can pick up that key. Also today we had a Disney 100 Mickey Viewmaster. I grew up with the Viewmaster. This is Mickey Mouse shaped, and it comes with 9 reels. So 3 for 3 films. We've got Cinderella, we've got Peter Pan, and we have Winnie the Pooh and the Honey Tree. The Disney 100 Yellow Pop has been releasing new neon signs each week. So we got a couple more going, but this week we had the 60s and 70s with Marie from the Aristocats, and then Dalmatians and Jungle Book. So some fun stuff there. I can keep. Do you want me to keep going?
Yeah, sorry.
No, that's fine. That's fine. We've also got the Target Retro Reimagined collection, which was announced a couple months ago, but all of that is available now online. So as you're doing your holiday shopping, they have this exclusive Disney collection. And then we have rounded up some new and favorite Loungefly from various retailers online. WandaVision is on Blu-ray now. I believe we have a review of the Blu-ray release in the works, so stay tuned for that. Citizen combined 3 of their Spider-Man watches into a very, very limited edition box set. I believe there's only 40 worldwide, and that is available for pre-order right now. And finally, Lego Avengers Tower, something that has come up before, but that is also that debuted this past week. So lots to check out in terms of Disney shopping.
Very cool. Thank you. My computer was glitching over here.
Okay, I was like, I better.
No, it wasn't you. It was like weird things were showing up on my screen, and I'm like, I'm not exactly sure what's going on. So I just want to be sure over here. That's all. So I apologize.
No. I was like, let me be respectful. Maybe I need to stop.
No. It's all on my side. Going, did I just show my email on the screen?
You did not. You did
okay,
not.
So there we go. We've got tonight on Disney Trivia Live. That's at 7:30 Pacific. It is hosted by my husband and our son. We've got solos and pairs, two different contests each night. So hopefully you'll be able to stop by and check that out. Becca, thank you so much. Sorry for the distraction while you were working.
No worries.
The shopping list. There'll be links below so you can check out all the stuff that we talked about today. Man, Laughing Place, we've got so much going on around here with the parks all launching their various holiday events, and then holiday films, holiday specials, all kinds of stuff. Our team is doing every which way, or going every which way. And we've got constant updates and content happening here. So follow us on Twitter. That's how you find out immediately kind of what's going on around here. Visit the site, check it out. I know Cole has another extinct attraction that he's highlighting here. We have a Hulu review of that amazing show, Murder at the End of the World. We have a recap of tonight's episode. Okay, are you? I know you're watching it. I am really appreciating this show, but when I saw the recap come, it was like hard. Like, I don't want to be spoiled, but yet I was like, oh, I wonder what, it's like this weird pull.
I have avoided reading the recaps, and I need to go and do that. I'm actually 2 episodes behind, so we've only seen the first 2 episodes.
Oh, okay.
But I did read a tweet, and I was like, well, now I think I know something coming up in the future.
Oh, no.
But it's okay. It's okay. There was not enough information there for me to put anything together. I'm just like, I think this might be something I don't know about yet. So,
and if you haven't seen on Disney Junior and on their Disney Junior YouTube channel, there's a new stop motion short. You can learn about it on Laughing Place. If you didn't know about it, that's because you don't pay enough attention to what we say around here. Because Laughing Place lets you know it debuted, so you can see that. It's really sweet. It's Santa Goofy. Well, I guess he's called Goofy Claus, is what he's called in the short. But Goofy Claus is trying to set up a star on a tree, and it goes just as smoothly as you would imagine. So be sure to check out some of that holiday magic from Disney as well. So we will be here next week. Thank you all for stopping by. I guess I will just say bye for now.
Okay.